any applicant who is dissatisfied with the 2021 Fishing Rights Allocation Process to lodge an appeal, starting from the 29th of March up to the 29th of April this year. Appeals can be lodged electronically online on the prescribed appeals form through the FRAP 2021 website, or if applicants are not able to lodge online applications and they need help, they can visit one of our 9 decentralized offices. These offices are in Port Nolloth, in Saldanha Bay, in Cape Town, in Hermanus, in Arniston, in Mossel Bay, in Buffalo City, East London, in Gqeberha, PE, in Mzamba, Port Edward. And I think that fishing people who know these, who work regularly with our department, know where these offices are. Now, as of Friday, last week Friday, our department has loaded all the grant of right letters and score sheets of the Fishing Rights Allocation Process online for all the fishing sectors. And so applicants can go to FRAP 2021 online application website using your log-on credentials to access and download your grant of rights letter and score sheets. Now, I want to urge those who are dissatisfied with the outcomes of this process to lodge their appeals before the 29th of April, because we won't consider appeals that we receive after the 29th of April. The general policy on the allocation of commercial fishing rights 2021 and the fisheries specific sector policies make provision for any applicant, or in fact any affected or interested person, to appeal to the minister the decisions of the delegated authority in any of the fishing sectors. An appeal may be lodged against an exclusion, a refusal to grant a right, or against the decision, the process, the methodology, on the quantum or the effort. Now, obviously, when as a minister I have to consider these appeals, I have to consider facts. So I have to consider the facts surrounding the application, the facts surrounding the supporting documents as presented by you as the person who's appealing. And I can't take into account new facts that came into question after you made your application. So, for example, should you disagree with the scores, you can provide reasons why you consider the scores to be incorrect. Similarly, should you disagree with the quantum of the right or the quantum allocated, you can appeal and set out your reasons in detail. I would ask everybody to keep the original copy of the appeal until the whole process is concluded. Now, what happens if we uphold your appeal? Well, subject to the appeals received and the assessment, the rights registers may change, and the proportion of the total allowable catch or the total applied effort, or a combination thereof, to successful or existing rights holders might be adjusted upwards or downwards based on the outcome of the appeal, so that we don't affect the overall allocated TAC or TAE. The implication of adjustments will differ according to each sector, as outlined in the fisheries sector-specific policies. Of course, should you still not be happy with my decision, you can approach the courts for a judicial review within 180 days after you have been informed on the outcome of my decision. If you experience challenges in accessing the online system and your outcomes, please feel free to request assistance. Our telephone line is 021 402 3727. That's 021 402 3727. Or send an email to FRAP ENQ-2020 at environment.gov.za. Those of you who require IT support can phone 010 522 323 or 0800 014 5304 or email frapitsupport@navayug, I think we should leave that. That one is a bit complicated. I think rather phone the helpline 0800 014 5304. Thank you very much.